Alana Brophy, Weather Rate certified 10 years in a row.
All right, with a lot still going on in the weather world, let's head over for a look at the forecast.
Yeah, Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy standing by, and we have one more day to get through, right, Alana?
You're right. We've got to see these storms. They're out there now. This was from last night. This was Mill Creek on I-215. To give you an idea of that standing water, Luke Stone sent us that picture. Wow, unbelievable. As those strong storms, really driven by monsoon moisture, impacted northern Utah. We still have them out there tonight. We've got flooding concerns to talk about, when we can dry out and when we will see storms return, because we will dry out, but it's temporary. This is that video from Sugar House Park. Michael Jensen sent this to us. Look at that water. Boy, it came down quickly. Those severe storms packed a punch, dropping a tremendous amount of moisture, and we still have some of those out there today. Flash flood watch in effect for a bulk of eastern, central, and southern Utah as we get through the rest of today. Our mountain valleys under this as well. We have seen some storms developing, and we have several flash flood warnings in effect for the south central portion of Utah. As we take a look at the storm tracker radar, you can see those storms tracking to the southwest. Grand Staircase, that was particularly bad. Also some echoes of moisture over I-15. Near Nephi and Payson, these storms will be moving into Blanding as well as Moab. We know they saw the Pack Creek burn scar flood last night in Grand County, and also the southern end of Uinta County, where we have a flood advisory in effect until 7:45 as this strong storm impacts and drops more than an inch of rain. Flash flood warnings in Wayne and Garfield County. Capitol Reef flooding again. Grand Staircase and Escalante River looking at high river flows as a result of these strong storms. And then we know down there in southern Utah towards Lake Powell, we've got strong flash flood warnings that will hold steady and strong storms continuing to drop a lot of water. But are you ready for a change of pace? We need to dry out and clean up, and tomorrow the threat of flooding, it goes away. Not expected throughout most of southern Utah. Arches is the only place where it is possible. So we know eastern Utah will see some lingering moisture as most of that pushes over to the east, and we get high pressure moving in and taking control. That's going to be nice. It's going to be a change of pace. Live look at downtown Salt Lake City. We've got some clouds over the Oakers. We know Tooele is cleaning up today. Temperatures are mild as a result of the monsoon. 79 in Salt Lake, way below average. Could hit 80 with that sunshine that came out. 70s expected as we get through tonight. Flash flood watch and those storms dwindling into tonight. There's that high pressure. It's going to move on, and look how quiet tomorrow is. It's been a while since we've been able to say that in the weather world. Heading into Wednesday, that ridge of high pressure builds and our temperatures actually warm back up with that drier air really throughout the state. Here's a check on what to expect temperature wise. When we get drier air and more sunshine, on the up and up with those numbers. 80s and 90s, return 95 in Moab, 104 in St. George, 80s in Castle Country over in the Uinta Basin, and 91 in Delta. It was in Vernal this weekend. They saw some storm clouds, triple digits down south in Washington County, and that holds steady for the next several days. The storms do return. We answer that question. It's going to be for the latter half of the weekend and into next week. Notice that for the Wasatch Front as well. Temperatures really warm up as a result of that drier air. We see the 90s with an isolated storm as we kick off next week. But how about a nice break so we can clean things up? That's what we're going to get in the weather world. Emily, Glenn, over to you.
All right, thanks so much, Alana.